with day 5 of talking with you about the lies that prevent you from building a profitable and impactful coaching business. We have dropped some pretty serious truths over the last 5 days. And if you've missed any of the days, just go back and catch the replay because there's some serious truth bomb gold in there. And today we're going to tear it up talking about how if you could do it alone, you'd have done it already. And you just straight up can't do it alone. So Shelly, what does that mean?
Well, there's so many dimensions to that, but basically the business end of things, right? Like just the amount of energy, the amount of focus, the amount of momentum needed to create something, doing it alone is very, very difficult, right? And so I think coaches, sometimes they think, I just want to coach. I just want to coach. I went to coaching school. I just want to coach people, right? And they don't really consider the fact that there's more to coaching than coaching. There's more to running a coaching business than coaching. And it's being able to understand that and understand that you need to partner with people that have the strengths that you don't have so that you can shine in your strengths. And so if you're going to make a big impact and a big income, a profitable income that's sustainable, where you're not like stressing out about your bills and how they're going to get paid and all that, then you're going to need to partner with people that possess your weaknesses. And you're going to have to combine forces to go out into the world and make a bigger impact. So you have to be able to duplicate yourself in some capacity.
Absolutely. So, my personal experience with doing it alone is you guys know that I invested in that $30,000 3-year coaching program.
Mm-hmm.
And that program was much more of like teach and preach and talk at me rather than do it with me. And what I discovered is with the model that we use, it's doing it with me, because even though I was paying and I was getting mentorship, I was still doing it alone. I didn't have that in the moment feedback, like on the call with the client when I'm completely falling on my face and stumbling. I didn't have any direct guidance. I didn't have anybody to get my back. I didn't have any immediate feedback other than feeling like a total failure in those moments and doing it messy. And that's really the difference of doing it alone versus partnering with someone who has your best interests in mind, who sees your strengths and who can complement what it is that you're doing. The difference is that now, when I first started shifting into this model, I had Shelly on the line with me live in the moment. And sometimes she would actually jump in and take over the call and model that skill for me until I became confident, competent, and independent. And now that's what I get to do for my coaches. I get to actually hip chat with their clients, help give them feedback, help them master those skills in a much more apprentice style rather than a teach and preach style. And what I can tell you is that it was night and day difference in terms of the impact and the income that I was able to generate. And same for my coaches. I am seeing great results with my coaches who want to build businesses. And I get to partner with them to help them manage their energy, help them manage their emotions, help them understand that like you can't just post a post on Facebook and have all the people come. Like there's actually some work that has to be done to bring a client to your doorstep and help them understand that process in a way that is simple. The other piece, Shelly, that I really appreciate that we do together is our community coaching model. Would you share a little bit about that?
Yes, I love our community coaching model. I actually engineered this model because I saw such a benefit for our clients and for our coaches. What I know is that everybody is better together. I realize that we often live in a very isolated world. And what we have found is it's the power of community that really makes the difference. And so our clients have access to a group coaching session 7 days a week. The beauty of this as a business owner, as a coach, is that I am not on every single one of those calls. I lead one of those calls per week, and 6 other coaches lead the other calls, which means that my clients get to experience Jessica's genius. They get to experience the community that happens on Monday night, and I'm not even there. That means that I get to go live my life, and I get to do other business building activities on those days, and then go enjoy my life, because we believe in designing a life around what matters most to you, and allowing you to really create a life that fills your soul. And we don't want you working constantly. We want you out living your life and enjoying your family and the things that matter most to you. And so 2 things happen with that. 1, I am given freedom as a business owner. 2, my clients are given a level of support that is unrivaled and unmatched in any other program I've ever heard of. And so as a coach, I can feel 100% confident that my clients are going to get amazing results, and they're going to get amazing support. My clients can plug into a community coaching session 7 days a week and get 30 minutes of coaching every single day, whether I'm there or not.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of not doing this alone, is that not only have we figured out to give our community of clients massive value, but we've also figured out how to do it by leveraging each other so that we get to create that time flexibility. In my previous business model, the one-on-one coaching, the group coaching, the training, the Facebook content, all of that rode on my back, on my shoulders. And it took a massive amount of energy to keep that going, because I was the only one showing up and pouring the energy into that model. Whereas with this model, we all collectively as coaches pour into it. We support the collective of clients. We support each other. We take turns pouring into our groups and keeping the energy going. And it just makes it a lot easier, a lot more fun, a lot more time efficient, a lot more productive. And it allows us to serve more people. So in my previous business model, I maybe could serve like probably 20 people comfortably on my own. Whereas with this model, I've got almost 70 clients frontline that I'm working with right now. And I'm mentoring about 20 coaches. And I only work like 19 to 30 hours a week, because we've learned that we are better together, and we figured out the magic in co-creating a model that not only adds massive value for our clients, but also gives us that time flexibility that most coaching models talk about, but is so elusive. And you're wondering, how the F does this actually work? Because I'm putting in a lot of hours and a lot of time, and I'm only serving a couple of people, and maybe I'm getting interior design out of it.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Well, and the other beauty of it, Jess, is like, you and I both got into this coaching business because we wanted to make a difference in people's life. Like, we really didn't come to coaching because we wanted to be like, I want to be $1 million. Like, I hear a lot of coaches like, I want to be $1 million earner. I want to be a 6-figure coach, whatever. Like, okay, whatever, if that's your dream, have at it. I mean, people don't go into business to live poor. I mean, I'm down with abundance. But that, I'm just saying, like, that wasn't our main motivation, and it still is not our main motivation. We want to pay our bills. We want to obviously have money to live our lives and create a life around what matters most to us. But what we got into this business for was to change the world, to make a difference in people's lives, to help people to be healthy, in every aspect of their life, get off medications, live a life of abundance. And what I love about the collective model is that I can offer my clients a community as well. So my clients get this community, and they get into rooms where they realize, oh, I'm not the only one. then the clients actually start coaching each other and helping each other because they're all dealing with the same thing. And it becomes this collective energy of like, wow, I have that scar. You have that same scar. Like, we're sharing our pain, we're sharing our problems, and we're holding each other accountable. Like, sometimes my clients are holding me accountable, right? And I love that. And then the same thing with the coaching. So we have like a group coaching model for our coaches as well, for business coaching. So again, same thing. We are sharing in each other's struggles. We are sharing in each other's victories. This is a team sport. And that means that we can just do so much more in together than we can individually, in my opinion. And it becomes kind of this unstoppable force. And if one's kind of weak and maybe not having a great week, the other one is there to lift up. So I love that. And because what that does for me is it helps me accomplish my dream, which is to make an impact in people's lives and change the world. And I love that. And the other beautiful thing about it is that, like I said, Jessica and I are very different. Jessica is the badass love coach. Okay. You're going to get from Jessica something like, it's similar. It's the same model, but it's the model with Jessica's, spirit attached to it, her soul attached to it. And so you show up in Jessica's room on Monday night, you're going to get something totally different than you're going to get from me on Thursday night. Right. And I'm the Finding Beautiful coach, right? I'm the wholeness coach. I'm the artist of the soul. I'm all into the emotions and the feelings and the, like, let's create a vision and a dream and all this and that. Jessica's probably going to be like, yeah, stop whining about your problems. And I don't know. What would you tell him, Jess?
I would say, you have your dream. Stop freaking whining and get to freaking work. That's it.
There you go. See, I would never say that.
Yeah, you know what I will also say is that it, like, the model gives us third-party edification, right? So Shelly will say something on her call and I'll say the exact same thing on my call, but she'll say it through her like woo-woo lens and I'll say it through my get your shit together lens. And all of a sudden our clients get it because they heard it from one. Like, if mom says it and dad says it, then it must be true. Yep. So that's another gift that we give each other, is that third party edification piece.
Yeah. And guess what? I need Jessica's gift in my life, and Jessica needs my gift in her life, because how many times has that played out? Because she called me on my crap one time. She was like, you said this and you keep changing this and you keep doing this, and stop it. And I was like, you're right. I did do that. You're right. And sometimes I'm like, girl, you lost sight of your dream. You lost sight of your vision. Like, let's go back. Let's connect to the heart, and so it just, and we've got a whole bunch of other coaches. It's not just me and Jess, I love, one of our mentors, Donnie, she's also one of the coaches, with our program, and she hosts a group coaching call, and so my clients have access to her. She is she's been coaching, first of all, full time for 10 years. She, hello, that's kind of cool. And then she is a whole nother flavor than what we are. And she's very like goals, very strategy oriented, very like just slay the day, she's the lioness, and which is, again, a totally different energy than me. So I love it.
Yep, it's freaking beautiful. I will just absolutely boldly say that if you have been in business as a coach for 6 months and you are not helping at least 15 people, and you are not making at least $800 a month, $500 to $800 a month, then you need help. Yeah, something ain't right. I'm just going to straight up tell you.
She's just going to badass love coach you and tell you what's up.
I will just straight up tell you right now that if what you're looking for is to create an impactful and profitable business, and it's been 6 months and you're not even impacting at least 15 lives or making $500 to $800 a month, then it is time. It's time to admit that what you're doing isn't working. It's time to step into that dream of wanting more for yourself, more for your clients, more abundance, more impact, more income. And we invite you to jump on a call with us. Let's explore what it is that you're currently doing. Let's awaken that dream inside of you. Let's put some work boots on it and let's explore if our model might be exactly what you need to take your business to that next level, to allow you to make an impact and make an income in a way that fills your soul. We don't want you creating businesses where you're a slave 80 to 100 hours a week and you're carrying all of that burden on your own, because guess what? That's not sustainable. At some point, you're going to quit and you're going to go back to finding a like whatever 9 to 5, just show up, do the work, pay the bills kind of job. And if you're listening to this series, what we both know about you is that that's not what you desire. That's not what you want for yourself. That's not what you want for your health. And that's not what you want for business and for other people. So we invite you to connect with us. And it has been such a joy coming and dropping some truth bombs. We hope we've added massive value. And you are always welcome in our world. So we can't wait to invite you in to explore our coaching world. And we wish you the best of luck. Much love, everybody.